Hey YouTube!
I'm Jared.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to watch
Shum Eurovision.
Shum Eurovision if you'd like.
Would you like
or
to
not,
watch
I don't. So today we're going to look at Finland. I have been to Finland briefly. I worked at Lapland in 2016. Nice. I personally helped Santa bring joy to people.
Didn't someone die?
I got to play with the huskies and snow,
yeah,
and it was amazing.
Nice.
Very, very dark and snowy the entire time.
I mean, it is Finland.
There was an hour of daylight, and I love that.
Is it in the Arctic Circle? Is it within the Arctic Circle?
Oh,
I mean,
well,
it's pretty far
because of global warming. The Arctic Circle's got to be like
a square.
It's got to be a square. The Arctic Triangle. I don't know.
Finland in the Eurovision Song Contest. Give me some stats, facts, and figures.
So Finland have been in it since 1961. They've
Right.
only won once, which was in 2006 with.
They've only won once.
Only won once. Hard
Yeah.
Rock Hallelujah. That was the one.
Oh my god, yes! I love Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Who would have thought that dressing up in demon gear and singing heavy metal is the key to winning?
Oh, it's so good. It's different. It's different. It's got to be different.
Very that.
Got to be different, and then people remember you either for being completely strange and weird, or for being amazing. In Finland's case, it's...
But we are sure that you are amazing as well, Lordi.
Who?
Lordi are the group that sang. Hard Rock Hallelujah.
Oh, not Lordi as in the little girl.
That's
sings.
Lord.
Oh, well, she's got an E on the end, so it's Lordi, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not up to
Grammar aside.
I thought you were calling me grandma.
Grandpa aside. Finland have finished last 11 times in Eurovision history. That was 9 times during the grand final and twice in the semi-finals. So I think they almost have the record. I think Norway might have the record for most last places.
It's not a great record to have.
Since the 21st century, they've only had the one win. They've not been in the top 10 since that. There's been a lot of failure to qualifiers and just outside. I think 2014, 11th place was the closest they got. So we are really hoping this year there can be a bit of a change around for Finland.
First of all, we're going to watch this year's entry, which is Dark Side by Blind Channel, and we think it's going to be another potential heavy, hard metal rock. This is not the right words. Heavy rock, hard metal rock, heavy metal.
The big boom boom with the loud psh psh.
Yeah, that. As always, we are going to watch this year's entry, 2021, and then we'll go back a year and watch 2020's entry, which never happened because, well, we all know why. We don't need a reminder.
And contrast.
Compare and contrast are two favourite words, apart from
Pizza.
tea and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits.
I mean, come on, we are British.
Oh yes, quite.
Quite.
Can't wait to watch this spectacle.
What was that? Let's watch some Eurovision. Dark Side by Blind Channel.
Blind Channel. That's such a good name.
Come on, pull the heavy up. It's heavy something. Yes! Yes! Come on, Finland! Finland have won. They've won. Oh, yes. Stick to what you know.
This is atypical grungy movement, the long hair,
Yeah.
kind of tattered clothing.
That's a strong lunge. Yes,
That's how you play the guitar. This has been missing from all the ones that we've been watching this year. We've had ballads, we've had some bubblegum pop, we have not had full-on.
This is what makes Eurovision. The variety.
The diversity.
Yes.
Coincidentally, I was thinking of the dance troupe from Britain's Got Talent when they first won the
Diversity.
Diversity. I was like, wow, a dance number. But what was that?
Yes. Where has this music gone? This is very like 90s, isn't it? And it's kind of died out, I feel. It's, well, I've certainly not. There's not been any big bands recently. But
No, I
maybe
think a lot of indie.
it's gone underground, yeah.
Just got evolved with the time, I think.
Yes.
I'm fully prepared for the fire to come up, the guitar smashing to happen. The lighting, the LED is so sick for this entry.
Eyeliner.
Yes, Skyliner.
Oh my god, he's written Jordan on his hand. Yes!
Ooh. I don't know if you can do that at Eurovision.
Yeah, probably not.
Put your index fingers up.
This makes me want to go to a field and punch people. Like a motivator.
Yeah, as they often are held in the fields. Yeah.
Yeah, a festival.
When you said field, I just pictured a plain field.
There's
Just
some
you and
cows.
the barley.
And a cow.
Just a cow.
Oh, what a finishing note. His vocal cords must have snapped.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
That was incredible. I love it.
Speaking of different, there you go.
Yeah, so
we don't
different.
have that this year.
So different.
That's got to be taken into consideration when
Yeah.
we go to the semi-finals to the finals.
Mm. When I think of Finland in Eurovision, that's all I think about, heavy rock.
You associate it with...
Yeah, 100%. And I think almost to the point where I feel like the only music they listen to in Finland and the only music they create is heavy rock.
It makes sense because I think you kind of get a vibe off of a country by its biggest success. So people think Sweden, they think pop, charts making music because of Euphoria and Heroes. Yeah. And then you look at songs like Hard Rock Hallelujah, I think that it does seem to represent the best of their country. In 2015, they also entered with a kind of heavy rock entry, which didn't qualify, but it was it's similar kind of thing.
I think it's maybe a bit of a stretch to say it's going to win.
Yes,
like because it's so different, it's not for everyone, and there are a lot of people who will just, as soon as they hear that the opening 10 seconds, they were like, no, it's not for me, which is a shame. But I think it is quite a niche kind of sound that it's not very widely appreciated, maybe.
Yeah, and a lot of people might tune out to that kind of music.
I don't think they'll get the popular vote, unfortunately. But I hope it does well still. I hope it gets like...
I'd like to see that in the final.
Like at least the top half. Maybe? Like the out of 26, the top 13?
Yeah, it's going to...
Did I Eurovision right?
I would definitely hope that we get to see that in the final. I'm not sure if we're going to see it towards the left side of the board. Because like you said, it is an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's so different, isn't it? So last year was Axel.
Love the spelling.
Looking back, Axel, A-K-S-E-L.
I've seen it A-X-E-L, and I love that name, Axel.
Oh, like Axel Frog. Axel Frog, Axel... Axel F. The crazy
I was
frog.
going to say Streets of Rage, the character's called Axel.
Sure. Gaming reference. This is Axel with Looking Back. Looking back on where we've... It's not that song. Oh, Looking Back is good because we're looking back to last year.
Yeah.
We would fall asleep.
This is not heavy rock.
This is not heavy rock, no.
Our dreams,
It's got a good voice though.
waiting for 18. It's never what it seems. We were young and naive, didn't know what we need. We were in such a rush to grow up. We were restless, confused.
He's grown that fast to make himself not look long as well.
I was going to say, yeah, just a little subtle bit up there. And that's what the production team says, stand on the X. Make sure you know you're right there.
Until it's over and we're looking back, speeding through air.
You think he's going to move from that? He's just stuck there. We're going to super move his feet there.
Well, the microphone stand is there. I'd be surprised if he
Yeah.
does move from there. So the focus seems to be on the LED behind him, and
Oh,
yeah,
here
oh,
we
there we
go.
go.
Light show. Right there.
yeah, it's nice. So it's like, okay, mates, let's go hang out by the lamppost. So this is the happy couple, and then the tree.
Oh, piggyback time.
I feel like this should be the anthem for COVID. Looking back on this last year.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a good song. I enjoy his voice.
Yeah.
I'm not really
And I feel like
engaged as I was with the
it's-
previous entry.
yeah, it's obviously about like, looking back on a relationship and what could it be. And I feel like it will be in a film. And this will be the scene where they've like broken up and had a big argument.
And they look out the window and you're like,
they're looking back. And it's like really like, yeah, it's definitely movie music.
I love the lights that are going on around him. I think
Yeah,
they're
it's really
very
cool.
they're very attractive to look at. Did you see that point?
No.
He was covering his ears.
I was looking at the
Maybe
woman
a
who
bit
looked really
too-
bored. She was like,
Yeah, it was a great song. He's got a very nice voice. I think I was a little bit. I found it a little bit on the same level.
On the same level, yeah.
And it didn't quite escalate.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one kind of, I know it threw you
The
straight
other
into
one's
it.
just crazy, and I love it. Yeah, it's a good song, and I think he'll do well with it in terms of, like, maybe not in the charts, but like.
Maybe he won't have any success.
No, that's not what I mean. No, like Hollywood will like buy him out for like $1 million and be like, yo, we want this song on our next emotional rom-com or whatever. I don't know. Make some money out of that, you know? It's a big business.
As is what happens with Eurovision songs. Hollywood buys them out.
Has that ever happened?
No.
Well,
Well, they came back with a completely different entry. It's a different sound. It's one of those things where we said it's a risk. I think it pays off, and I definitely think we will see that aiming towards the final.
Yeah.
Whether we see a good result is a completely different thing, but it's all about participating, isn't it?
yeah, here's your participation trophy.
Yeah, it is.
Woo!
What did you think of the entry this year? Did you prefer 2021 or did you prefer 2020? Do you prefer ballads, pop songs, or do you like to lean more towards rock and heavy metal? If you just let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your girlfriends, tell your boyfriends, tell your partners.
Watch the rest of our videos.
Watch the rest of the videos.
Equally as good as this one.
They'll be around somewhere, you can't hide from them.
We're watching you.
Take care, guys.
Bye!
In demon gear and singing.